felt like I was robbed of years of my childhood, as I felt like I didn't have a perfect family, just because I never knew who my father was, nor have I ever met him, except on the day I was born, when the last thing left is memory. Remembering hurts. I spent most of my childhood as the only grandchild with no siblings. All I wanted was attention from the only parent I had, but my mom was busy working to provide for us, so she wasn't really there for me. And maybe because of that, I kind of always felt like I had this void since young. I remember asking my grandmom, who was taking care of me back in primary school, about my biological dad's whereabouts, but the answer I got was, he went to work far away for a very long time. A small part of me was waiting for him to come back. He never did. Revisiting the neighborhood I grew up in sparked feelings of nostalgia. It made me realize that we're all made out of memories. It wears me out that I've met so many people in my life who will never meet each other, and I've been to many places that the people I know haven't been to. Nobody really knows the whole me, and sometimes I don't even know myself with the many questions I have about my past that were left unanswered. I've always wanted to know where my biological father is and what he's doing right now. I was searching for him frantically on the internet, but found nothing. As my grandmom took care of me ever since I was born, I was more comfortable in asking her about my past.
Ni tahu apa-apa pasal my father?
Nuk tak banyak sangat lah Nik tahu. Macam Nuk Nenek jumpa dia pun sekejap je lah. Datang-datang jugalah nak kahwin tak jadi. Your mother jumpa dia dengan atuk bincang-bincang pasal kahwin. Terus suddenly macam gitu juga hilang.
I realized I had my birth certificate and saw that my father's address was on it. Out of sheer curiosity, I really went out to find him. My heart was racing as I could actually be risking my life, not knowing what he would do to me if we met. As I arrived at his neighborhood, I felt uneasy because it was really quiet. It seemed like it was a really old neighborhood. I eventually gathered the courage to head up to his unit, but when I arrived, it seems like my biological father had moved out, as the unit now belongs to an Indian family. So I guess now's the time to ask my mother about what really happened.
I kept it quiet for 7 months.
How Nenek found out?
So Nenek came into the room, then my blanket was off from my body, and then I think my t-shirt was up to my tummy. Why is your stomach so big? I just looked at Nenek, I cried. Then Nenek was like, Ya Allah, Ya Allah, Ya God, Ya Allah, Ya Allah, you, how could you do this to me? Gini semua, you know, all that. Then uncle came into the room, uncle said, you go sit at the sofa, go and ask Ayah and Mak for forgiveness. So everyone sat at the dining, like the living room. I came to Nenek first, say, Mak minta maaf, say, I'm so sorry for doing this to you. So when I said to Atuk, yeah, I minta maaf. But before I managed to finish my sentence, Atuk grabbed me already. You know what he said? Jaga cucu Atuk baik-baik, okay? Oh. Nah, it was like that. Like, jaga cucu Atuk baik-baik, okay?
What was my biological dad like?
He was like very controlling, manipulative, very badly. I didn't go for my science practical O-levels because he persuaded me to not go and just spend time with him. He was not a good person. Like at times when I couldn't come, right, like I was so exhausted, I just want to go home or just lepak with my friends, and he'd be like, you better come to my house or else every single one of your exit there will be my friends. Either they're gonna beat you up or they're gonna rape you. After I had you, that's where I realized, oh, he's an asshole. Yeah. Like I grew up after I had you. I had to grow up. Somebody came up to me and said, do you know that your boyfriend has been fucking my girlfriend? He did that while I was giving birth.
What happened to him after you gave birth to me?
Nenek was like, oh, you have to marry him, cover your, your sin, like tutup your malu. I didn't contact your father for a long time until I think when you were 1 year plus 2 years, his mom called me. Nenek talked to her. So nenek asked why. Oh, he went to jail because of drugs. He said, aku jual ni pasal aku nak provide kan untuk Nurul lah, untuk Hazirah lah, tak ada susu. Wah, I maki lah, butuh aku jangan cakap gini. Kau tak pernah nak providekan susu, kau cakap kau nak providekan susu. Mak bapak aku yang selama ni kasih dia susu, aku yang kerja kasih dia susu, kau cakap kau nak jual ni pasal ni. Kau nak kasih anak aku minum benda haram apa?
Do you know anything about him now?
No.
But I thought there was one time when you say if I want to find him or what. Then
Yeah, because there was a period of time I was like, at the end of the day, you are still his daughter. If he wants to see you, okay, fine. But you gonna stay with him?
no.
Yeah, exactly. I know why you won't.
But how would that come about? Like to contact him again?
I don't know. Because if you get married also, you don't need him. If can lah, I don't want him to find you. I don't want to point like he come here, shake things up.
Why did you keep like information about my real father when I was younger?
Now you're older, it's easier for me to open up. So you understand from my point of view, so why I'm protective of you. I don't want you to feel the regret of making me upset. A feeling of you disappointing your parents is really heartbreaking. And I do not want you to go through that. Let me be the one to get hurt. It's just that when younger, I was younger too. Like, I don't want you to think like badly of me. Now that you're older, it's easier for me to explain to you like what really happened without judgment.
This sums up my journey of finding answers about my biological father. Even though I didn't get to find him online and in person, I had some kind of closure from my childhood. My mother got married to my stepdad in 2013, and she has never been happier. He was so supportive of me and the things I do before he even became my stepdad. I remember that I had a dance performance back in kindergarten, in which he recorded my whole performance in his camcorder.
What's your name? Again?
I think it's really special when someone takes you on their own when you're not biologically theirs. My stepdad didn't have to raise me. He wanted to. The past can be painful, but the most important thing right now is that I have a complete family in front of me, and I will always be thankful for them.
Well, you'll always be my baby,